Hi folks, I'm Mark with Artisan Restoration, and today I'm up in Moorhead looking at the Bergquist cabin, which is on the National Register. It's the oldest, one of the first cabins in the area, built by John Bergquist in 1871, as I recall, and it's in really good shape. Notice how the walls actually lean inward as they go up. And thank goodness they put gutters on it, because that helps protect the lower logs, which would be getting rain on them. They've already replaced a few of them on the bottom, I'm sure. But it's a really unusual design. They've got like 10-inch logs going up to about the second floor level, and then they got these huge logs that are taller than anything on the lower level to build the second floor. So I don't know, I got a hunch that was done later, because those notches up there look different than the ones down here. It's a saddle notch, of course, but anyhow, it's got masonry chinking in it, and there's a little decay pocket up here. Most of the chinking is in really good condition. They've got it angled outward. There's really none of it that's loose. I can see the rust from a nail over in here, so they've got it anchored in there pretty good. But there's a little decay over on this side. We got a dovetail here that fell off, and there's a couple more of them that have fallen off also. Over here we've got an upward facing check, and you really can't use this kind of material inside the check, so I don't know if they're going to let me put caulking in there, or just have to put boron in there. But all the chinking's holding up pretty good. This one here is pulling away at the top. You can see a fairly good gap back there. This one probably should be redone. And where was this other one? There's a spot, right here. You can see this one is really weird. It's rotting out from the bottom up, which is highly unusual. So I don't know if we'll do a Dutchman on there, or replace it over to the corner. Can't use any reclaimed logs, but we have to use the same species, which appears to be oak. So over here it looks like this is a newer log, and this is the back side of the cabin. There's been some repair work done up there with epoxy, and there's a few soft spots there, so that we may have to replace that one. I better measure that so I know how big it's got to be. The chunk over that window that's supposed to be serving as flashing is bad. And over here I thought that large check on the second the top log was decayed, but it's draining really well, and it's sound. So the logs vary quite a bit in thickness. Here's another dovetail that has split off the bottom. That's common with the dovetail, a saddle notch dovetail like that. Over here we got a little bit graffiti on the wall. I don't know if we'll have to remove that. But the bottom log on this side isn't in real good shape. It's got a couple of Dutchman's repairs over here, all the way underneath here, over to this side, and this threshold here could be a contributing factor, because it really should be a solid piece of material. This here is going to let rain get inside onto the slab. This whole thing sitting on a cement slab, so it's introducing moisture under the floor. So a new design for that threshold should be part of the plan. And then here we've definitely got chinking or daubing failure. And then over here on this side here, we've just had several days of rain, and this thing here is kind of weeping water out of it. So I don't know if that came in over there by the door sill or how it is, but there's a large check going through this entire log here, and that's not a good place for a check either. Bottom logs get a lot of moisture compared to all the rest of them. And we've got a dovetail that's split off here, another one up here. Really no decay. This piece over here, over the top of the window, should probably be replaced because it's all cracked up, and a solid board should be used to accomplish that flashing, and less daubing the better. Around the sides of the door, we've got cracked daubing there. We got a big gap in the material here. So it's gonna take some work on all the daubing around these doors and windows. And here we are back to the front. There's some powder post beetle evidence here, so boron should be introduced to take care of that. And see, like this little threshold here probably isn't much better because there's almost no slope on it, so it's not shedding water like it should either. Part of it's already been replaced, and we've got decay in the corners there. That threshold should be replaced. And then over here, somebody put a Dutchman in here years ago, and I don't know what they used for sealant, but it's shrunk, it's cracked, and it's not doing its job anymore. I can pop that out just with my tape measure. So this has got to be resealed and looked at closer. Well, I think that just about covers it. We're back at the beginning of where we started here. So anyhow, thanks for watching, folks. We're going to do an estimate so they can get funding for next year, and this will be through the Minnesota Historical Society. So we have to abide by a set of rules that were developed by the Department of the Interior for national parks and services like that. So take care. Bye-bye.